because you growl and you make these and you pow and you do.
Bow!
Yes. This is aggressive tones.
Bow! Hold on.
So I can understand.
The rap world saw the devastating loss of Pop Smoke about a year ago. Today, fans are still learning about the rapper's life and how much he influenced music at only 20 years old. That is why today we are telling you the untold story of Pop Smoke. Number 8. Did social media lead Pop Smoke's killers right to him? Pop Smoke may have made a fatal error on social media. According to TMZ, the 20-year-old was possibly renting a house, the same house that was invaded from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills' Teddy Mellencamp, the daughter of John Mellencamp. The reality star owns a number of properties with her husband in the greater Los Angeles, California area. Prior to his death, Pop Smoke was celebrating his stay in Beverly Hills on social media. He posted a location-tagged Instagram story and the star's last grid post where he flexed his Louis Vuitton luggage, while his friend Mike D held wads of cash, appeared to be outside on a suburban street. TMZ reported that the star accidentally gave away the address of the property when he showed off some gift bags online that were given to him following his number 7 debut. Pop Smoke's social media posts have led fans to suspect that D set the rapper up. However, he was quick to dispel the rumors on his Instagram. Number 7. A heart condition canceled Pop Smoke's basketball career. Pop Smoke never really intended to be a rapper. Before jumping into the career of music industry, he was actually a sports star who played baseball, football, and basketball. According to reports from The Fader and XXL, Smoke grew up in the Canarsie neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, aka the end of the line for the perpetually delayed L train. While in school, he excelled as a point shooting guard, which garnered him a full scholarship to Rock Top Academy, a plush sports-minded prep school in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania suburbs. Per XXL, the prep school's main purpose is to get their students' attention for college basketball scholarships. Unfortunately, Smoke's basketball career was short-lived. XXL revealed that Smoke was diagnosed with a heart murmur at the age of 15 and was permanently benched from competitive sports as a result. According to The Fader, he ultimately left his fancy prep school and returned home after getting into some trouble on the streets. Number 6. Street life defined Pop Smoke's teen years. Pop Smoke might have briefly had a full scholarship, but according to the New York Times, the rapper lived a high-risk, high-reward lifestyle throughout much of his teens. He claimed to have been kicked out of the 8th grade after bringing a gun to school and told XXL that he started selling drugs when he returned home from prep school. By the time he was 16 years old, he was driving a BMW 5 Series, and it's safe to say not many kids who just got their learner's permits have a $50,000+ car. Number 5. Pop Smoke is a world star. Pop Smoke had a run-in with a viral fame long before he ever released Welcome to the Party, and it was a very great one. The rapper was actually the subject of a 2012 World Star hip-hop video titled Young Crip Gets Slapped by New York Bloods After Taking Out Beads. According to The Fader, the video depicts the then 13-year-old school kid getting slapped multiple times in the face by a group of young people from the neighboring town of East Flatbush in a clear effort to publicly humiliate him, possibly for wearing a beaded necklace. Kids are cruel. "I'm glad it happened as a kid," he told the New York Times of the humiliating incident. "I realized it's time to boss up. Life ain't sweet." And boss up he did. 7 years after the video was filmed, Smoke uploaded his first YouTube video, which has since been deleted, titled Pop Smoke Smacks Op Chapow. The description read, "Pop Smoke catches blood that smacked him when he was a kid." The video definitely shows Pop Smoke standing in line at a store before reaching around the customer in front of him and violently smacking him in the face, sending the man to the ground. Number 4. NPR was the first time Pop Smoke picked up a microphone. Pop Smoke's career was a total accident. It happened by chance, and if it weren't for some very good weed, we may never have met the Woo. It's just proof that no matter how hard you make plans, the universe might have some other ideas. According to a 2020 interview in XXL, Pop Smoke picked up a microphone for the first time when recording NPR in 2018. He was visiting a studio in Brooklyn with his friend and then fledgling rapper Jay Guapo, but Guapo got too high and fell asleep. While Guapo was snoozing, Smoke decided to jump in the vocal booth and give it a whirl. He downloaded a random beat from YouTube, which according to The Fader was created by 808 Mello, an East London-based producer who later became one of the rapper's close collaborators. NPR was a success right out of the gate. "I knew it hit because it got leaked, and when it got leaked, everybody was jacking the song," Pop Smoke told The Fader. "And when it hit, I was like, yo, we got something here," and I kept going. He signed to Victor Victor Worldwide, a Universal subsidiary, shortly after. Number 3. A great rapper needs a great stage name. Every rapper needs to have a solid stage name, and the Meet the Woo singer had a great one. It's a product of both his family heritage and his life on the streets. It's also vaguely got him into some trouble. According to the Fader, Pop Smoke was born Bashard Jackson into a Panamanian household with a strong female presence. His name is a family nickname. His grandfather started calling him Papa, and it stuck in a way that all great nicknames do. Smoke's invented surname was given to him on the streets, where he was called Smoke O Guap. It was his surname that ended up being a point of contention when he pleaded not guilty to interstate transportation of a stolen vehicle in January of 2020. According to the New York Times, the prosecutor, Gillian Castnery, argued that Smoke was a flight risk because he allegedly used at least 6 aliases. In reference to his rap name, she added, not to mention the alias he most commonly uses actually refers to leaving. Pop Smoke was subsequently barred from leaving the country without government permission. Number 2. The time Pop Smoke was banned by the NYPD. Pop Smoke's career was still rising when his non-performance at Rolling Loud Festival in New York City Field made him a tri-state area household name. According to the Fader, the star was one of 5 acts, including 22 GZ, Casanova, Chef G, and Don Q, that the NYPD banned from playing in the show. In a letter to the festival via the Fader, NYPD Assistant Chief Martin Moraes expressed fears that the rappers' performances would lead to a higher risk of violence and claimed that the rappers have been affiliated with recent acts of violence citywide. Pop Smoke only found out he wasn't allowed to perform at Rolling Loud the day before the gig, and it seemed like his performance at Powerhouse Live, a pre-party for Power 105.1's annual concert, was canceled for the same reason. That was a bummer, he told the Fader, later adding, the radio knows not to say my name no more. Some of the other artists who were booted from Rolling Loud fought back on Instagram. Casanova claimed that he hasn't had a felony conviction since 2007. Don Q claimed in a now deleted post via the Fader that he has never been in any gang activities and never had any issues at any of his previous shows. Rolling Loud maintained that all artists were paid and offered slots at other related festivals around the country as an alternative. Number 1. Grand Theft. The Rolling Loud Festival wasn't the only time that Pop Smoke dealt with the NYPD. In January of 2020, the star was arrested at John F. Kennedy International Airport before his scheduled concert in New York City. According to the New York Times, the star was charged with interstate transportation of a stolen vehicle. The weirdest part was that the black 2019 Rolls-Royce in question was the same one he borrowed for his music video, so how is anyone expecting to get away with that? Per the New York Times, the owner of the $375,000 car lent the Rolls-Royce to the Dior rapper for a single day of filming. When it came time to return it, the rapper was reportedly MIA, so the owner GPS tracked the car and found out that it was traveling through Arizona, miles away from where it started in Los Angeles. A few days later, Pop Smoke posted a photo on Instagram with the Rolls-Royce in New York. It's hard to say that really helped out his case. The Rolls-Royce was ultimately recovered by police in Brooklyn outside of Pop Smoke's mother's home with a new license plate and tinted windows. Investigators believe the rapper was responsible for arranging it to be taken cross-country on a flatbed truck, but Pop Smoke pleaded not guilty, was released on a $250,000 bond, and then banned from leaving the country without prior permission. He was also ordered to stay away from gang members and the car's owner. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new updates. This has been the untold story of Pop Smoke. Till next time, have a good one.